Hey, lady. Good morning to you from this side. Welcome to day 3 of the 30 Days Revolution Challenge. You made it to day 3. You're doing well. You can continue. How was day 2 for you? Amazing, right? Have you done your assignments? If no, go back. Yeah, you should. Once you listen to the teachings, you need to carry out the assignments to get the effectiveness of the program. Don't just listen to the teachings and expect magic to happen. You have a part to play. That's why there are daily tasks and assignments. Welcome to day 3 once again. Today we would be looking at identifying mistakes, how to identify them, and their relevance on your healing journey. If you discover that your relationships end for the same reasons, it's a sign that you're repeating patterns and doing something wrong, either in your choice of partner or in the relationship. You may wonder why you keep dating some kind of persons, even though you don't want to date those kind of persons. You don't know that you are unconsciously attracting them in your life. There's something in you pulling them to you. Or maybe you're not even dating some certain kind of persons. Maybe you've dated different kinds of people, different tribes, different races, but then it keeps ending in the same way, or it just doesn't work out. It also means that there's something you're not doing correctly in the relationship. And that's what today's conversation is going to point out to you. Now, the good thing is you can break out of this cycle. However, today is not for identifying patterns. We are just identifying the mistakes you've made in your past relationship. And tomorrow, we would look at the patterns you have been making during the course of the number of the relationships you have gone into and come out from. Disclaimer. You may say, the fault is not with you but your partner. And you're right. Many times, the fault may not be from you, it may be from your partner, but then again, it takes two to tango. So if you say the fault is from your partner, you definitely had a part to play. So don't run out on this one. Come here, take a seat. Our focus is you and your healing, so you have a part to play. Now, this is the relevance of identifying your mistakes. We're not just trying to make you remember your past pain or remember things that has happened in your past. No, we're not trying to do that here. We're not trying to make you to open up pain. Well, there's that, because you need to open it up to let it go, because it means that you have buried it somewhere in your heart. And you know that burying something is not the same as healing from it. No. It's not the same as healing from it. They are two different things entirely. You can bury pain in your heart for years and think you have moved on until something triggers it again, and then you realize that, oh, you're still stuck in this place unknowingly. So it's not our desire for you to bury anything in your heart. Rather, we want you to let it go and move on. Well, that's not today's conversation. Just digressing a bit. Let's get right into today's conversation, the relevance of why you should identify mistakes. First off, it is the meeting point between where you are now and where you likely get to if you've been heartbroken once, twice, thrice, or more than that. You need to identify the mistakes you're making, because it will determine if you would be heartbroken yet again. It will determine if you will do well the next time. So it's actually the meeting point between where you are currently and where you would be eventually. So here, that's why you need to identify what you're not doing correctly. Now, the next reason why you should identify past mistakes is it reveals you to you. It helps you know you. It reveals you, it opens you up to yourself and how you handle people. It helps you see patterns. It helps you see some dysfunctionalities. It helps you see some wrong thought patterns you're living with. It helps you see gray areas of your life you need to work on. And finally, identifying mistakes gives you a better chance at enjoying your next relationship. It gives you a better chance at enjoying the next one without tying the world to your chest or thinking that the next one would end up the way the previous one ended up and the previous one ended up, or that all men are the same and they are scum and all that. Now, here are some questions to ask yourself to identify past mistakes in your relationship. The first is this: what was the purpose of your relationship? Why did you go into that relationship? These questions I'm asking are your assignments for today. You should answer them. I'm not asking for you to just listen and move on. I'm asking for you to take your time, think on them, and answer them. What were the highlights or the purpose of your relationship? What was the main reason why you guys were together? What was the driving force of your relationship? Was it marriage? Was it love? Was it success? Was it money? Was it sex? Why did you guys decide to come together? What was the highlight? What did you guys do continuously in the relationship? What always brought you together? Why did you choose the person you chose, or why did he choose you if you did not choose him? Although I think it goes both ways. Why did you choose the person you chose to date at the time you dated? Were there any warning signs or red flags you ignored? Were there warning signs? Did you see red flags and pretended not to see them? What role did communication play in your relationship? What role did communication play? Did you communicate your feelings to your partner when things didn't sit well with you? Or you just buried them under the carpet for peace to reign? Answer these questions. What did you not do correctly? What should you have done better at? What did you not do correctly in your relationship? Were there unresolved issues or conflicts that led to the breakup? How did you guys resolve conflicts? What was the pattern? Is it that both of you would just stay away for a while and everybody just moves on from the issue and comes back together like nothing happened? Or you talk things over, or you scream out your lungs on each other? What were your conflict resolution patterns? What were your conflict resolution styles? What are your core values and beliefs when it comes to relationships? Which did you compromise on? Were you too available to your partner? Did you give too much of yourself to your partner? Was there anyone you both were accountable to, or you were just seeing how it was going? Were you always trying to prove your worth to your partner? Were you always hanging on a thread, trying to make your partner see that you are valuable and you are worth being with, either consciously or unconsciously? What did you overlook that was supposed to be addressed? Did you make an idol out of your partner? Did you see them as God, as though without them you were not going to survive? Did you have sex with your partner? If yes, how frequently did you guys have sex? Was the relationship about sex? Did you just use sex to make up and cover every other thing that you were supposed to pay attention to? Did you just use sex to cover them? Did you pay attention to other aspects of the relationship? Or all you did was go spend weekends, have sex, cook food for him, clean his house, and go back on Monday and say you have a boyfriend? Or you go see him, you have sex, he takes you out, takes you to a mall, you see the movies, and that was it? Was there emotional intimacy? Was there physical intimacy? Was there spiritual intimacy? Was there financial intimacy? I'd love to know. And finally, if you had the opportunity to choose your ex again, would you still choose him? If yes, why? If no, Why not? These questions should be answered on your worksheet. If you started with the Google document, you should continue with it. And if you started with Google Slides, you should continue with it. Please make your font size at least big enough for someone to comfortably read without straining their eyes. Now that will be it for today. Today is basically identifying past mistakes. So the teaching is not really that much because it's for you to take some time and be introspective so that we can work better going forward. Tomorrow we would look at identifying patterns. So there would be no additional research today because these questions are enough for you to spend some time thinking on and answering. We'll continue tomorrow. Do enjoy the rest of your day.